Golden State Warriors News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
What if the Warriors' real conflict isn't tactical, but an internal struggle for identity? Imagine a team that has already conquered everything. Now, cornered between past glories and present uncertainties, the Golden State Warriors are perhaps facing their most delicate battle, rediscovering who they truly are. The loss to the Rockets triggered a warning, not just because of the score, but because of everything between the lines. Sources close to the locker room revealed deep changes are coming to the starting rotation, and one of the most emblematic names on the roster might indeed end up on the bench. Not as punishment, but because time waits for no one, not even legends. At the same time, a forgotten piece re-emerged with strength. He entered at the end of the game, defended like it was his last minute on court, hit clutch shots, showed heart. That kind of attitude can't be ignored. And that's exactly what's at stake. Attitude, posture, commitment. Meanwhile, a player who was once seen as untouchable has vanished. Officially, he felt pain. Behind the scenes, rumors of emotional detachment are growing. The truth? There's an invisible crack in the roster, and it's starting to hurt more than any injury. Then comes the bombshell. According to an internal leak, Steve Kerr allegedly said in a closed meeting that he doesn't want to see a certain player on the team anymore. The explosive phrase echoed like a point of no return. Because now, more than ever, every minute on court carries a message. This is not just a technical decision. It's existential. It's not about who scores the most points. It's about who has the most heart, who steps on a court hungry, thirsty, with soul. Because in the playoffs, what defines a team is not its resume. It's the emotional combustion of the moment. Warriors News Fan Update believes maybe Kerr's biggest challenge today is emotional, not tactical. Having the courage to bench those who are complacent and play those who still believe. Game 6 will be more than a battle for a spot. It will be a mirror of this franchise's soul. And as a fan, I say we've seen this team rise before. They've counted us out. They've buried this dynasty 1,000 times. And every time, we came back stronger. But now it's different. Talent is not enough. It takes humility, team spirit, and hunger for redemption. And if there's a moment to flip the switch, it's now. If you feel there's still an epic story to be told, if you believe the Warriors still have a chapter left to write, subscribe now to the Warriors News Fan Update channel. Turn on notifications and comment. Who deserves to be on the court in Game 6? Who should lead this comeback? But attention, Dub Nation, this isn't just another game. It's a statement. The choice of who starts Game 6 might seem like a strategic decision, but deep down, it's a manifesto. A clear sign of where the Warriors are going and who's willing to go along. Players who barely touch the ball so far are starting to change the locker room atmosphere. Not with speeches, but with actions. Running, defending, diving for loose balls like every second was their last. Because maybe it is. Maybe this is the last chance for many. And that's the context Steve Kerr finds himself in. He needs to make decisions that go beyond the clipboard. He needs to look into each player's eyes and ask, do you still believe? And only those who answer with sweat, dedication, and focus should stay on the front lines. The truth is this series is no longer about stats. It's about soul. It's in the details. It's in the moment when an ordinary player steals a ball, hits an improbable shot, and changes everything. What's at stake now isn't just a playoff spot. It's the legacy. It's the flame of an era that still burns. And one thing Warriors News Fan Update guarantees is this franchise won't go quietly. As long as there's a Curry willing to fight, a young player eager to prove himself, and a passionate fan base like ours, no, it's not over. So the question that won't go away is, who would you put on the court right now? Who still plays with a heart louder than the applause? Who is still a true Warrior? Leave your opinion in the comments. Subscribe now to the Warriors News Fan Update channel, hit the bell, and come with us till the end. Because together, we are part of this story. And remember, the dynasty isn't dead. It's just reinventing itself. Go Dubs. Until the last second. As a Warriors fan, this moment hits differently. We've already lived through so much. Improbable titles, historic comebacks, nights when it seemed like the ball would fall from anywhere on the court. We believed when no one else did. But now, the challenge isn't technical. It's human. It's emotional. Seeing the team stuck, with players disconnected from the collective spirit, hurts more than any loss. Because what always made the Warriors special wasn't just talent. It was commitment. It was seeing 5 guys playing as one, giving their all in every switch, every play, every breath. And today, looking at this roster, what gives me hope are not the celebrated names, but the young, hungry faces. People like Moses Moody, who steps on the court without the spotlight, but with a fire in his eyes that reminds me of the early days of our prime. If I were Steve Kerr, I'd bet on them. I'd have the courage to bench those living in the past and play those who still want to build the future. Because this might be the last chance to rewrite the story before it ends. Curry is still our heart. But the heart alone can't carry an entire body. It needs lungs, legs, new blood. And that new blood is right there, on the bench, waiting for a chance to prove that the dynasty doesn't need to die. It can be reborn. And that's why, as a Warriors fan, I believe. Because if there's one thing we've learned on this journey, it's that you should never doubt the heart of a champion. Go, Dubs. Always. And you know what makes me believe the most? It's that this team was never made only of superstars. It was always made of men willing to sacrifice, to do the dirty work, to sprint back on defense even after missing a shot. The soul of the Warriors has always been about togetherness. The extra pass, the help defense, the screen that nobody sees. Today, I look at the bench and see guys who are ready. They're not the faces that sell jerseys, but they're the faces that sweat, that dive on the floor for a loose ball, that celebrate their teammate's bucket like it was their own. That's what always made us a dynasty. And if Game 6 really is a turning point, then let it be remembered not just for who shined the box score, but for who lit the spirit of the team on fire. If we fall, let it be fighting. But if we win, let it be with those who still have fire in their chest and light in their eyes. Steve Kerr, now it's up to you. This decision might seem like just another rotation change, but it's much more. It's a symbol that the Warriors won't say goodbye with a sigh, but with a roar. Conclusion with call to action. And if you, like me, believe the best is yet to come, don't miss out on this story. Like the video, comment who you think deserves to be on the court in Game 6. And of course, subscribe now to the Warriors News Fan Update channel and turn on the bell so you don't miss any detail of the backstage, the decisions, and maybe the next epic chapter of our franchise. Because one thing is certain, never doubt the heart of a champion. And we Warriors fans know that the impossible is just another challenge